In a world driven by speed, muscle, and precision, one brand leads the charge. From the streets to the skies, from raw horsepower to military-grade strength, Motormasters unites every machine built to conquer. This is more than motion, it's a movement. Motormasters, powering the roads.
Welcome to Motormasters, your trusted destination for deep dives into the world's most exciting automotive creations. In today's episode, we're looking at something truly nostalgic, reborn for the future, the 2026 Fiat 127 Nova concept, a bold revival of the legendary Fiat 127. A car that once defined practicality and charm for millions, the Nova concept reimagines its legacy for the electric era. Minimalist, efficient, and stylish, this car captures retro vibes with future tech. Let's dive deep into why the Fiat 127 Nova might be one of the coolest electric city cars of the decade, once known as the car that moved Italy. The original Fiat 127 was first introduced in 1971. Over its lifetime, it sold millions of units across Europe and Latin America. Beloved for its compact size, affordability, and practical design, the Fiat 127 earned a reputation as the people's car, long before that title was borrowed by other brands. And now, over 5 decades later, Fiat is breathing new life into this icon with the 2026 Fiat 127 Nova concept, unveiled quietly in late 2025 through an online showcase by Fiat's design team. The Nova concept instantly stirred excitement among design enthusiasts, urban drivers, and EV fans. Just one look at this car tells you everything. It's retro done right. Let's start with the exterior design. The Fiat 127 Nova is unmistakably a modern tribute to the original. With its boxy silhouette, squared-off wheel arches, and clean, angular lines, it maintains that charming 70s vibe. But look closer, and you'll see how it's been modernized. The front fascia features a minimalist LED light bar, inspired by the old-school rectangular headlights, but fully updated for the 21st century. The Fiat logo sits proudly at the center, illuminated with a subtle glow. The body proportions are tight and efficient. Just like the original, the Nova concept is designed to be small enough to navigate city streets with ease, yet roomy enough to feel practical inside. Expect a length of around 3.7 meters, perfect for urban parking, narrow lanes, and efficient turning circles. Its compact footprint is matched by a tall roofline, making the cabin feel light and airy. The rear of the vehicle continues the design homage, with vertical tail lamps that nod directly to the classic 127's styling. A wide stance, short rear overhang, and a two-tone color scheme give the car a youthful and modern personality. Optional contrast roofs, pastel color palettes, and vintage-style steel wheels bring even more charm into the mix. Step inside, and the blend of past and future becomes even more apparent. Fiat designers have leaned into minimalism here. The dashboard is clean and horizontal, with digital instrumentation replacing traditional analog dials. A floating central touchscreen controls most of the infotainment, climate, and vehicle settings, but there are still physical buttons for key functions. A nice nod to tactile feedback. Sustainability plays a huge role in the cabin materials. The 127 Nova features eco-friendly textiles made from recycled plastic, plant-based leathers, and a variety of organic finishes. Soft touch panels and cheerful color accents make the cabin feel fun without feeling cheap. This is a city car designed to uplift your mood every time you drive, but the biggest change from the 1970s model lies under the skin. The 2026 Fiat 127 Nova concept is fully electric. Built on Stellantis' new electric city car platform, the same architecture used for the updated Fiat Panda and Citroën GC3, the Nova concept is expected to offer 2 battery options. The entry-level version will likely come with a 30 kWh battery, delivering a real-world range of around 200 kilometers. For those needing a little more, 45 kWh long-range version may offer up to 320 kilometers on a single charge. Performance isn't the focus here, but it doesn't disappoint. The front-wheel drive electric motor should produce around 80 to 100 horsepower depending on the version, enough to zip through city traffic and cruise comfortably on the highway. Acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour is expected in under 10 seconds. For the larger battery variant respectable for a city EV, charging will be easy and accessible. Fiat plans to include standard AC charging up to 11 kilowatts, with DC fast charging available on higher trims, likely at speeds of up to 100 kilowatts. That means a 20% to 80% charge in just under 30 minutes, making the Nova concept ideal for urban commuters or short-distance weekend getaways. One of the most appealing aspects of the Fiat 127 Nova is its affordability. Fiat has made it clear that the mission behind this car isn't just nostalgia, it's accessibility. They want to build a car that's practical, affordable, and efficient for the modern urban lifestyle. Industry insiders estimate that the base version of the production model could start as low as €19,000 to €22,000 in Europe, making it one of the most cost-effective EVs in its class. Tech-wise, the Nova concept is expected to feature simplified Uconnect system, including Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice control, and over-the-air software updates. It also integrates Fiat's new Urban Assistant AI, a voice-guided interface that helps you locate parking, monitor local EV charging stations, or suggest traffic-free routes in real time. As for safety, expect Fiat to include a suite of advanced driver assistance systems, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, pedestrian detection, autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, and 360-degree parking cameras. While the Nova isn't a self-driving car, it will offer semi-autonomous features designed to take the stress out of urban traffic. But what really sets the Fiat 127 Nova concept apart is the emotional value. It taps into a unique combination of nostalgia and necessity. It's not about performance records or luxury specs. It's about personality, charm, and relevance. It's the kind of car that makes you smile every time you walk up to it. A daily driver that feels like a friend. Fiat is betting on the fact that the world is ready for small cars again, especially electric ones. As megacities expand and regulations tighten on emissions, the 127 Nova is a compelling answer to the question of what urban mobility should look like in the electric age. Although still labeled as a concept, the Nova is widely expected to go into production by mid to late 2026, with European and Latin American markets as the first targets. Fiat hasn't confirmed a US release, but given rising demand for compact EVs, especially among younger drivers, it wouldn't be surprising to see a limited North American launch down the road. In a world full of oversized SUVs and tech-led hypercars, the 2026 Fiat 127 Nova concept reminds us that simple can be beautiful, efficient can be exciting, and history can drive the future. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the 2026 Fiat 127 Nova concept. If you enjoyed this nostalgic journey into the future of urban mobility, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Motor Masters. Tap the bell icon so you never miss an update on the cars that matter most. From electrified classics to next supercars, we've got the road ahead covered. Until next time, keep driving forward with passion.